There was 4 days gap between the day when Jesus was risen and his ascension to the heaven. What do you think that 40 days given for? After his resurrection, Jesus did not go straight up to heaven, but he showed himself several times to his disciples. One of the reasons is what we've discussed last week, that he wanted them to believe that he is alive. And the other reason can be traced in the story in John chapter 21, verse 1 to 14. It was the 3rd time Jesus appeared to the disciples. When that happened, Simon Peter, Thomas the twin, and Nathanael of Cana, and the other disciples were gathering together by the Sea of Tiberias. Peter said to them that he was going to go fishing, and they followed him. They went out together and got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. Just after daybreak, Jesus stood on the beach and said to them, "Children, you have no fish, have you?" They answered him, still not knowing that it was Jesus. He then ordered them to cast the net to the right side of the boat, so that they would find some. They did as he ordered them, and their net was suddenly full of fishes that they were not able to haul it. One of them then recognized that it was Jesus who spoke to them. Hearing that it was Jesus, Peter jumped into the sea and swam to the shore, followed by the other disciple by their boat. When they had gone ashore, they saw a charcoal fire there with fish on it and bread. Jesus asked them to bring some of the fish and invited them to come and have breakfast. We don't get the hint about what they were talking about, but sure they recognized that it was Jesus. Apparently, his first and second appearance to the disciples did not quite make them understand about what to do next. They still hid themselves from crowds, and that time, they even thought about went back to their previous job as fishermen. Jesus' absence left them with emptiness and the feeling of not knowing what to do. That's why Jesus kept reaching out to them and showed himself. He wanted to make them sure that he was alive and they should continue his work. They only found the courage to become witness of Jesus' resurrection on the day of Pentecost. But it wasn't all of a sudden. It involved a long process of making sure that Jesus was alive and collecting back their bravery to show themselves up to other people and speak up. It never takes a short time to be a true witness of God. It involves the process of encountering the living God in our lives over and over again until we can recognize His presence and find the way to share His love.